What's up, bro? Chill. I'm at 25.3.
MP, you're about to go.
Oh shit. Damn. I had Jake out in the goddamn game, bro. My shit was at 25.3.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K very early in the season, but a lot of excitement still in the air, Grant.
No question, BA. I mean, the fan base...
Making some changes. Nurkic is checked in for Williams, and Williams is subbed in for Okogie. And Miami with a change here, too. MP's checked in. Well, if you've followed MP on his path to the NBA, you know the one criticism of his game is that he can defer too often, Greg.
And at times, I think there's been a fair criticism. But you'd rather have MP trying to involve his teammates too much than not at all. People had the same complaint about LeBron early in his career, and that worked out fine.
And let's take a look at Miami. Mitchell out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then there's Mobley. And it's Ware in at the 5, roaming the paint. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Brandon Miller caught some flack when he named Paul George as his GOAT, but PG-13 said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but it's about who inspires you. Miller, for his part, not backing down and saying, how the league is built now, Paul George is the right person to study for this generation. Brian?
Allie, thanks. Pure from three-point range.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
They set a pick. To the inside.
My God.
Here's where. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Here's man. And Hero grabs the board.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time.
Turn the clock. Mitchell against Bridges. Pass to Williams. And here's Miller. Launches a three. Unable to get that one.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
MP outside. So they take the lead. MP's got 5 now.
Oh, a wise move by MP. Calling his own numbers in the two-man game.
Outside man. Bridges outside from deep. And it's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. Some changes for Charlotte. Jeffries comes in for Bridges. And it's Smith in for man. For 3, Smith. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Damn, bro.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for
So to the
Charlotte.
second person.
They trail by 1. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
It's just so difficult to win when you waste as many chances at the line as they did.
Yeah, it's not always just about free throw shooting, but it can be a large factor and disrupt your confidence.
Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. A nice shot by Jeffries. And the Hornets lead by 2.
Pretty much no one is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
From deep, MP. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Jeffries. Off the mark there with a 3. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jaquez finds Mobley. Now here's Robinson. Now Adebayo. Over Smith. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist from Robinson. He's got 14.
Big-time scoring explosion in this one from Bam. Didn't think he would have this kind of offensive impact.
Here's Jovic. Some great action here early as we end the first quarter in a tie. And we'll be back shortly for... And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from the Hornets, what's your take so far?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like, literally making them foul them.
Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Grant Williams. Then there's Seth Curry. Then it's Smith. And it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. That's the Hornets 5. The kick out to Williams. Let's go with a 3. Williams knocks down the 3.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
MP, the pass to Jaquez. Back to MP. Wiggins outside. Here's the pick. Clock at 6. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Okogie, pounded by Wiggins. Offensive rebound. There's the triple. Williams misses. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Wiggins. The shot no good. The Hornets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Curry passes to Okogie. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And there's Okogie showing his verts.
Miami trailing. Now here's Mobley, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. That one drops for him. MP's got 7.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
For 3, Smith sends it home from three-point land. Smith's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Mobley against Curry. MP no good. Hornets leading by 3. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Green's checked in for Curry. And Miami also making a switch. Love is checked in for Wiggins. Mobley outside. Beyond the arc. Oh, MP buries the triple.
And MP providing some spacing with that three-point.
Smith against Mobley. Smith no good. Miami has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. And Mobley throws it down.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Here's Smith. All right, Brent, let me ask you a very important question. What exactly is Heat culture?
BA, Heat culture is about toughness and competitiveness. And if you step into that building, you better make sure that you're ready to be pushed and push the limits that, as a professional player, not a lot of other teams are willing
Oh my
to
God,
go.
wrong
Soon as they
person.
find guys who enjoy that, and I'm not going to say torture, but it's close. Those are the kind of guys who make it in Miami.
All right, for this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. The Heat third.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Here's Williams. And it falls all over the rim and in. Williams has got 5. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Just 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Pass to Hero. Back to Mobley. Here's the 3. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
The 3, Smith. And it's Miami with a rebound. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Charlotte.
Last season, this was a surprisingly difficult matchup for them. Lost every game against this team.
Here's Jaquez. No good from outside. The Hornets have got 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Here's Smith. And there's a whistle.
Love, love.
And I love watching Smith challenge the defense and getting...
So it close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Heat leading by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for joining us. The story.
When you look at how they're getting their points, a good portion comes from inside. They're going right at the defense.
Okay, guys, now let's see what the fans are buzzing about over on social media. Okay, guys, Houston Moon wants to know, Jet, would you ever consider coming back into the NBA to coach? That's an interesting.
It's not interesting at all.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far. He checked in for Charlotte. Smith comes in for Man. Robinson, he's checked in for Miami. MP comes in for Mitchell. Heat trail by 12, setting the floor for the Heat. MP is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the 5 spot. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to win a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes. One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations, MP has met those and then some.
6 on the shot clock. Williams finds Smith. To the middle. Mobley with the block.
Strong defense. MP just understands when he should try to go after the block.
Slams it right over Williams.
Amazing creativity on the fly from MP.
Just an awesome. And here's Smith. Pass to Williams. Williams, a screen on Robinson. Here's Miller. Sinks it from distance. Miller's got 20.
I don't think this is a conditioning issue, but it looks like they've lost their legs here in the second half.
MP against Smith. 19-footer. And there's another one for the Heat.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
So to sick for his weapon strength.
Smith with it. Give him 8 points now. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Fires away from way outside. The rebound by Ware.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Mobley passes to Jaquez. Robinson with it. A little mid-range shot is up. Count that one. Robinson's got his second bucket of the night.
They just look so
to the third
inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Changes for Charlotte. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Williams. And Green is subbed in for Jeffries. Jovic, he's checked in for Miami. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. BA?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks.
Yeah, one part of Duncan Robinson's game doesn't get talked about enough. He is willing to find open teammates.
Here's Smith. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Mobley. Oh, he goes right over Yusuf Nurkic, slams it down.
Yeah, good, aggressive move by MP. You know, I have a feeling we'll see this a lot in his career.
Miller outside. There's a screen by Nurkic. Puts up a three. Miller can't get it to go. Here's Jovic. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Adebayo sets a screen. Here's MP.
Oh, man.
Oh!
So good to see MP attacking with reckless abandon, just letting his game flow.
Pass to Williams. Knocked loose. And here we go, the Heat fast break. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
MP getting it done for the Heat. He's been lighting it up tonight. 24 points. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Smith out there with Seth Curry. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's Grant Williams. And it's Diabate in at the 4. That's the Hornets 5. Now here's Mobley. Into the lane. Shoots over Curry.
Yeah, that shit too long.
Robinson against Smith. On the wing, Curry. The 3 is up. Miami grabs the miss. Jovic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Love a screen on Smith. Down low. Oh, Nurkic with the block.
Nurkic big and blocking.
From deep, MP.
He was terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there, possibly leg tired here in the second half.
Nurkic passes to Smith. There's a screen by Nurkic. Smith no good.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Oh, MP throws it down.
Big flush from MP, a young player looking to make the highlight reel.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Nurkic passes to Smith.
So to the second person.
Pass to Curry. 5 to shoot. Fires it from 18. Oh, and Mobley with the block. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And Mobley's got the ball here for Miami. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. The 3 ball. Buries it from 3. And now a 4-point Miami lead.
Is it possible his
So to the
sweet
third
touch
person
is getting
watching. Make sure you
sweeter,
hit that
guys?
like button. Comment first, subscribe first.
Curry passes to Nurkic.
Hey.
Pass to Diabate. Here's Smith. From down in the low post, it goes.
And here in the fourth, he's been zeroed in, hitting some big-time buckets.
Curry against MP. Outside Robinson.
Damn.
From behind the arc. And again, Miami with a triple.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Pass to Nurkic. Knocked away. Stolen by MP. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Jovic. MP outside. They'll Elbow shot on the way. Again, the Heat score.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Pass to Nurkic. Smith with it. Puts it up from 12. Yep, that one's good. Smith's got 6 here in the quarter. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. So the Heat win it. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
That's what I'm talking about.
I've talked to people with knowledge of the situation, and they say that MP will be inserted into the starting lineup over the next few games. One front office executive from around the league said there is some doubt about MP's readiness to be in the starting lineup, but around the team, the front office, the coaching staff, they are optimistic and they believe
That's it.
Why they feel me? He didn't let me jump. Fuck. Try to end all this week, bro. This shit bad. Hold and square, my nigga. Time. Shit, sometimes. man.
Need some help?
Such and such for her. Oh, I get it. Damn. Oh, so that's what that badge is. Okay. All ball players that do make sense. So to get that badge to activate, I gotta bump it to him and shit.
Let's go!
Sniper late.
Keep
So to the third person watching the stream.
Feeling you, MP. It's your world. We just live in it. Time to warm up. You ready to rock?
Oh, yes, sir.
Welcome to 2K Sports. Well, we know it's been tough to win in Detroit for the Pistons. They've changed coaches again. Just two playoff. He's checked in for Miami. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to talk to his guys.
Get it, Cade.
And if you talk to guys who know MP, who grew up with him, they'll all say that he lets his game do the talking.
And he's got a very business-like approach to himself when he's on the floor. MP can dish it back if you come at him, but for the most part, he's letting his numbers speak for themselves.
And Detroit, looking at who they've got. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Inside for him, it's Harris and Durham. And it's Thompson in at the three, the small forward. Mitchell against Ivy. And too much time in the lane. Nikola is checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Beasley's checked in. Cunningham outside. Beasley kicks to Harris. Pistons passing it around. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
So to the third person watching the
Positioning
stream.
and size win during the offensive rebound, which he then cashes in on.
Here's MP. The 19-footer is on the money. And we saw some players banged up down the stretch last season, Shams.
I'm told that there was a focus on maybe allowing some more flexibility in physicality. It definitely upped the intensity some, and I think that's what the fans want. But there are going to be some trade-offs, and that includes the free throw rates, that includes game time, and in the long haul, adding some more physicality and adding some more attention to detail defensively, allowing defenders to play more and defend more. That should be good for the game.
Yeah, those were good trends, I would agree. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Jalen Duren, a physical specimen, is improving the finer points of his game, including his vision. He said, I feel like I've always been a good passer. I've developed more of that as my young career has gone on, understanding the league better and how to win.
Yeah,
Kevin? You know, it takes time, but nice to see his development. And Beasley
turn on the post notifications for me. I stream every day.
The Heat trail by 3. Here's MP, coming off 31 points last game. Where good.
Nice possession. MP giving him a great look there.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Beyond the arc.
Yeah.
And Ware pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was
there ain't no foul, bro.
On that possession.
In the corner, Ivy with it. Beasley against Hero. Beasley, the pass to Cunningham. Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the front office.
And a lot of opportunities. I know you're looked at, but thank you for your honesty in that.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Oh, my God.
Shoots from 8.
Let's see.
Mobley with the block. Displaying an innate ability to detect a score attempt. MP will do well to keep honing that skill.
And again, Miami with the triple.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
1:11 left to play in the first quarter. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And a different look here for the Pistons. Stewart's checked in for Duren. Asar Thompson comes in for Tobias Harris. Hardaway's checked in for Ivy. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cunningham. Thompson dishes to Schroeder. Akez against Thompson. And he lays it straight in.
Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the first. MP passes to Akez. Mobley against Schroeder. The drive by Mobley. Rebounded by the Pistons. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season. Inside, here's Schroeder. The shot that time, not on target. Good defense by MP. There's 21 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And he gets it to go.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
Hardaway from outside. And it's MV with the rebound. Fires the three. The shot comes out. Guys, Adebayo getting it done for Miami. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct.
Shoot.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
They've got Robinson.
Show me. Yes, shit.
Then it's MP. And it's Jovic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Miami starts the second with.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10+ seasons. MP taking flight.
Pistons trail by 5. And Shams, nothing gets to work out like your phone. We're talking NBA. We're watching this game. We got this great group here courtside. You've got 2 phones working, and I'm sure there's a third hidden in your bag. Can you estimate how many texts do you send and receive a day? Is there even a number we can put with that?
Kevin, how many texts do you get a day related to NBA info? You're coming at me. You know the job is, it's hundreds of messages flooding my phone on a daily basis. And the screen time usually in busy seasons tends to be closer to 18 to 20 hours. But this is what we sign up for. This is what we love to inform the audience.
Oh, and I know you love every second of it. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Jaquez with the screen on Schroeder. MP against Schroeder. Mobley kicks to Wiggins. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, and then another. Really the story of the game.
Yeah, they just committed too many mistakes at both ends. But credit their opponent for being disruptive.
Mobley wide open. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Mobley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, MP starting to look good there from the mid-range.
Late June, NBA free agency is such a busy time for you, Shams. During the start of that hectic period, walk us through your day. What's your life like? I've asked you this before in previous times you've been out here with us, but do you get any sleep?
I'm up 24/7 because the great part about free agency, Kevin, is you never know when you might get that call, you might get that text, when a player has committed, when a player has decided to go to a specific NBA team. That is what I live for. That's what I know the fans live for, and I'm one of those fans, so I want to make sure I know as well, and I'm able to inform in an appropriate, timely, responsible, and fair way, and accurately.
It's a little slide.
Not much wiggle room when it comes to sleep. Trade deadline, draft, those are time periods when I know
God,
I have to be on. I might be getting called out.
That shit was dumb,
We're doing this game. I'm looking at your phone. It's lighting up. You're looking down. You're looking at the game. You're talking to me. You're doing 2 things at once.
I have to be multitasking at all times, Kevin. You know that.
Oh, it's the best. That shot wide open.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady dive.
So to the floor first. If you hit that like, join, comment for me, subscribe for me, turn on the phone notifications.
A good sense of timing.
Pistons trail by 5. Here's Schroeder.
Yes, shoot.
Love grabs the board.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
And things get so tense when NBA rumors start flying, Shams. You know that. The teams are just kind of holding on sometimes for dear life. What is it like when you break a major NBA story, like you've done numerous times?
It's like when your heart skips a beat. It's like when you feel like you are in such a rush and there's a surge of excitement.
Bro, you was not finna go up my homie like that. Hold up.
Obviously has a big payoff, but everything happens so fast. But when it happens, it makes all the hard work worth it. But it certainly brings a great feeling, and I definitely get goosebumps to this day.
Oh, he used. Oh, I passed some late. Kind of been pass acts.
I know what you guys go through. It is amazing the hours you
spend. I should go. Don't know, coach.
No stress there from MP as he knocks it down with the shot clock expiring.
Thompson passes to Stewart. Pass to Beasley. Over Wiggins. That's it, and the Miami lead is cut back down to 6. They get the basket from Beasley.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And a new group in for the Heat. Ware's checked in. Bam Adebayo comes in for Jaime Jaquez. Mitchell, he's checked in for Wiggins. And Hero subbed in for Duncan Robinson. And a different look here for the Pistons.
Man, that shit
Duran,
wasn't
he's
good.
checked in for Stewart. Tobias Harris comes in for Asar Thompson. Ivy is checked in for Harden. And Kate Cunningham subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Shams, with as often as you've interacted with front offices all over the NBA, have you noticed any changes with how franchises operate with both the players and the media and that relationship and where it may be headed?
Everything has to be more specialized now in the organization, but you're seeing true partnerships develop with teams and their players.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. Talk about finishing with power. MP showing the rim no mercy there.
And the Heat making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. He's got his first chance at the line here.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year, 88% from the line? Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Always so much fun to have Shams join us. No one with a better pulse on the NBA.
Man, Shams is always the first guy to know about the big moves around the NBA. Love hearing what he has to say.
And that does it for the first half of play. It's the Heat leading by 9. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy look shots.
Yeah, the only way. And during that first half of play, these two leading the way for their respective teams.
These two guys, we thought they'd bring it tonight, and it has been brought, playing with no fear.
Can't forget about your teammates, though. Got to keep them involved, too.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite.
He's checked in for the Heat. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right?
Look at that high ass
now with diversity in their skill set. And there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
On the court for the Pistons, inside for him, it's Harris and Duran. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Thompson in at the small. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my. Well, the way MP runs screen and roll, you think he's been in this league for over a decade.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. To the middle. Here's Durant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, big man Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
Nikola Jovic has checked in for the Heat. A 3 from MP. Rebounded by the Pistons. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Cunningham, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
Well, yeah, that's why he was the #1 pick back in 2021. Cunningham showing there that he can dominate games.
Mobley kicks to Mitchell. Mobley looking it over. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by Harris. And it's Harris with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. 6-point game. Thompson for 3. A putback, and Duren is right there. Duren's got 6 points.
Well, you have to love the hustle to follow it up there. Time that tip perfect.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Obviously, the Pistons in the midst of a long rebuild. 2 seasons in a row at the bottom of the league standings. Last season, they had the worst record in this once-proud franchise's history. That counts the record-setting 28-game losing streak that they had. It's pretty clear that this could be a long road back to redemption. Kevin?
Yeah, could is the operative word. This could be indeed. David, thank you. Wiggins, a screen on Cunningham. The drive by Mobley. And Cunningham with the block.
Cunningham has great length for his position, and he uses it right there.
Duren finds Cunningham. Got a piece of it, and they'll keep possession. Nailed from
so to the third person by some street.
16 points for him.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get ahead in the face.
Here's Mobley. Kicks it out to Hero. Good ball movement here by Miami. A 3-pointer. Wiggins. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Stuck. You know how to get. Oh, there we go.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Duren sets the screen for Ivy. Back to Harris. For the lead. Pass to Ivy. And here is Harris. Duren with the screen on Wiggins. Harris passes to Duren. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. After a solid rookie campaign, Coach, Jalen Duren had a breakout sophomore year.
Well, Kevin, Jalen Duren knows who he is. Averaging a double-double, but he stays within himself. Doesn't take very many jump shots. Shot well over 60%, and he has got a great motor.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Kevin Love's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Hero. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Mitchell. And they pick up 2. Schroeder's got 6 points.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
And you can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating it.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Dennis Schroeder. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with the statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Foul, bro.
And you look at the Detroit Pistons, Stan, so much young talent, but the chemistry is a work in progress.
Fucking good defense.
Well, it is, Kevin, and they're working
Why is that
on it,
missed
but
both?
it's hard with so many new faces, and they still need a second and third guy that they can build around. They've got a lot of good role players, but they need a couple more stars.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down hard.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
1:31 left here in the third quarter. Schroeder against MP. Stewart, a screen for Beasley. To the inside. And the dunk by Stewart.
Thunderous jam from Stewart.
Beasley, Heat leading by 4.
He said the word fuck, dude.
1:05 left in the third. Schroeder against Mobley. Here's Love. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And the physical defense, not enough to stop Love. He's just too strong down low.
And the Heat making a change here. Highsmith is checked in. And Detroit with a change here, too. Holland, he's checked in for Durant. Schroeder dishes to Beasley. Stewart, a screen for Beasley. A three-pointer, no good. And so, MV will bring it up for the Heat. Love with the screen on Schroeder. Pass to Highsmith. Outside Robinson. Mobley with it. The three.
Bro, my hair baby was too long.
He had
Damn, that's y'all be
range in the
dead.
first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Shoots over Schroeder. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Miami bringing the quarter look. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Duncan Robinson out there with MP. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Highsmith in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game.
So to the third, bro. Over to the stream.
Schroeder setting the pick for Beasley. Highsmith grabs the miss. The Heat leading by 9. Mobley outside. Shoots the 3.
Got to.
The shot, no good.
Late.
Detroit's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the
29%.
arc.
What's up to the floor, person?
15. He gets that one.
Well, a little physicality just isn't enough to stop a big guy like Isaiah Stewart inside.
To the paint. Here's Jaquez. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Instead, it seems like time and again, the Heat uncover those hidden gems, turning unknowns into big contributors.
That's one of the things they do best, Kevin. The list of names like that is long. But look no further than Udonis Haslem, whose jersey they retired last season. Their hard work culture seems to breed those kind of success stories.
Detroit making a switch. Reed's checked in.
Well, he's just an old school kind of player. The footwork and patience Jaquez Jr. possesses is unique.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture.
MP against Schroeder. MP. Oh, MP slamming it down.
Too little.
Readiness is so important, and the moment he saw his opening, MP was ready to attack.
Pass to Reed. Hardaway with it. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Fires from 18. And it's MV with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Down low. Here's Hackett. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Mobley's got his 6th assist on the night. Pistons trailed by 8. Here's Schroeder. Takes it off the glass.
Yeah, it looks like he hit the reset button at halftime. Not sure if it was a mechanical issue, but he's looked much more confident offensively.
Here's MP. And Mobley throws it down hard.
MP went right for the teeth and got rewarded.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Schroeder finds Stewart. Schroeder outside. Pass to Beasley. From past the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Love with the screen on Schroeder. The drive by Mobley. Love the pass to Mobley. Back to Love. Mobley outside. Now Robinson. Offline with his 3. Beasley outside. Good on the bucket.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Mobley outside. Misses in close.
Bad shot, Smith.
Pistons trail by 6. To the middle. Here's Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is. And he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And the Pistons, entirely new group now out there. And Miami has possession. Mobley outside. And Mobley throws it down hard.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
Cunningham kicks to Harris. Thompson outside. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Will not go. This is off the front eye. And so MP will bring it up for the Miami Heat. 6-point lead. The 17-footers. That's good on the jump shot. Mobley's got 36.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great MP's offense has been for these teams tonight. Just fantastic execution.
To Cunningham.
Oh, he's good. That ain't way.
From Harris.
21
points for Cade Cunningham.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The drive by Mobley.
And that's a veteran move from MP, using the pump fake to bait the defense.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting. But so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working for them.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the 3. It's been falling, so they got to keep going back.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Using his athleticism, MP with the ball.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a back seat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Well, Heat leading by 7. MP outside. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Nice pass by Hero. He is a highly skilled player.
Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Takes a step back. Goes up with a stripe. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Cunningham's got 6 points in the quarter. Miami's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Ivy against Hero. Pass to Wiggins. Good ball movement here by the Heat. It's tipped.
Well, I want to see more of this from Durant. Nice effort using his size to make an impact defensively.
Durant sets the screen for Cunningham. A three-pointer's right on target. Cunningham's got 28.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
1:39 left in the fourth quarter. And V passes to Hero. And scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
Cunningham's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Here's MP. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
Ivy finds Durant. Cunningham against MP. And it's in there. Cunningham's got 30.
Yeah, that's a shot that Cunningham is very comfortable with. No problem with the mid-range.
And Mobley throws it down hard.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Heat.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
In the corner, Ivy with it. Cunningham on the wing. Nice move. And he sinks.
Hold up.
The layup. Cunningham's got 32 points.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
And they go to the intentional foul. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth, and so they choose to intentionally foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're down by 7. Guys, what do you think?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
Out to Harris from outside the arc. It drops. And now they trail by just 4. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
And that hurts.
Bro, that shit late.
Trying to focus now on the second.
MB trying to shoulder the weight here.
Probably because I'm tired, nigga.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. Cunningham passes to Thompson for 3. Harris. Rebound by the Heat. And that's an intentional foul.
team is next.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he is unable to get the second one. And so it's Miami winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean,
They really thought they had a chance tonight. Wins pay the bills, baby.
So how you feeling about your recent play?
Not gonna lie, Coach, I feel pretty good.
Oh, okay, I'm going my phone. Yeah, I'm finna get ready to get off, bro. I gotta be up in the morning.
Hey, should we pick up something for dinner?
Oh, but we got food already.
Those leftovers are old.
I read them yesterday, I think.
14 days. Yeah. What's up to the 6th person watching the stream? Make sure y'all hit that like button and go comment and hit that subscribe button for me. I'll be streaming tomorrow too, so make sure y'all tune in. The post notification so you can get notification. That's probably why I was missing them close at that shit do matter. I feel like this. Yeah. We missed bullshit. Yeah, thank y'all for tuning into the stream. Make sure y'all be tuned in tomorrow, and we out.